So here we are in sunny Jamaica and we're building kalimbas. And we're here at the space where the workshop is happening. Come with me and we're gonna see what the first steps are. And here's my friend Nessa, she's helping us build the kalimbas too. Hi! Beautiful space here, Kingston, Jamaica. We have all the tools here. Here's some wood soundboards. In fact, here's one of the wood soundboards that we've already sanded. Take a look at that soundboard. We didn't sand this one yet. It's actually the raw soundboard. Not sanded yet. Let's look at one of the sanded ones. Folks out here sanding their soundboards. Some of the soundboards are already sanded. There's just this one. Sanded just flat and smooth. So we can use it to make a kalimba. Using rasp and using files. Sand the boards so they're flat. Here's the step one piece. And the bridge piece is a little piece of wood where we've actually cut a groove inside that little piece. So then we're going to lay that in, and we're probably going to have to glue it in. Notice where I lay it in. It's somewhere about a third down. There, you see that groove, that little groove in the piece of wood? We're going to lay a metal bar in there. We are creating the crossbar, which is going to hold the keys down. Right now the crossbar piece of these long pieces of wood, they're a little bit too long, so we're cutting them down. Here we go, we're starting to file across where the line should be, and then we're going to saw the rest. That will be for the crossbar. The crossbar is the wood. For instance, here's a block. The crossbar is the wood that's going to go over the keys and hold the keys in place, so the keys will then be, you can slide them back and forth and tune them. The crossbar will allow us to tune the instrument. We have the groove in the bridge, the brass rod going in the groove in the bridge, and then we have the crossbar. I'll show you again the groove in that piece. Now it's time to start drilling some holes into the crossbar. Okay, before we drill, we should tape that crossbar in place. So we're going to tape it in place, and then we're going to drill 3 holes, or you can drill 4 holes, whichever, equidistant in that crossbar. The next step, we're going to put these screws, which are 1024, 1.5 inch round-head screws. They have a washer on them. We're going to put them in place. We already drilled the holes, so we're going to put them in place. So to make the keys, we need some good quality spring steel for the Kalimba keys. This is blue spring steel. I get this from a company in New Jersey, but there are a couple sources of blue spring steel. We're cutting the keys on this little tiny piece of metal, and we're using a cold chisel and a hammer. And so you lay the key over the metal piece, and put the cold chisel over the key and tap it. Okay, so after cutting the keys, then you have to place the keys under the crossbar and over the bridge. Keep them in a V shape, but the V, the bottom of the V, is at the bottom middle of the instrument. Then also advise that you put a little curve on your key. So bend your keys so they have a little curve on them. Actually, you don't see one here. Let's see what it sounds like. Here it is, all ready. Well, we're still working out the tuning, but it's almost ready. And I'm here. This is my brother Mbali. He's got this mbira kalimba he made. See the good quality work here? I built this style, but I have them built for me now. This is built by Peter Shapiro of Goshen Art School. Selecta Jenkins built way back. This is a Nuga mbira from Zimbabwe. This is another Nuga mbira from Zimbabwe. This is the Nuga mbira from Zimbabwe in a calabash. And here is another kalimba style that Mbala. We're here in Kingston, Jamaica. This is kalimba making. And we are open open to making any kind of kalimba, any kind of mbira, any kind of this kind of instrument. We know this instrument has its roots, very ancient roots in Africa, and we are creative about this. So we might build an instrument one day that has an entirely different sound because it's a creative process. We've got one of the finished kalimbas here, and this one we put some rings on it. The rings allow for it to buzz. Okay, so as you get to the end of making the instrument, you probably want to make some rings for the keys, and the rings give you a buzzer. You made the rings already. And here's how you make the rings. You take some copper wire. You see I'm making a little video here. Take the copper wire and wrap it around either pencil or pen. Wrap it around like so. And then after you wrap it around, you take it off and you compact it down so you have a ring. Here's an example of how you place it over the keys. Now the way to place it over the key is to hang it upside down. Hang it upside down over the key, and then you just open the key up just for a split second, really quickly, really gently, and that slips it into the key. See, I'm just going to open this up really quickly, really gently. Boom! Now it's in the key. Turn it around, and there you go, kalimba making.